They're on it, I don't have to check. I wouldn't be surprised if they're gonna look.
Hello, Mr. Jenkins. My name is Ryan Ware. I'm the sales manager that you want to meet with.
Okay, Mr. Where are you doing today?
Doing good, doing good.
Thank you.
First of all, I want to thank you for deciding to meet me. You don't know, I've been waiting for this opportunity for quite some time, and I know there's been a long line, but I'm finally here, and I'm excited
Okay.
about, discussing some great opportunities with you. I think you'd be really interested in.
All right, well, no problem. Show me what you have to offer.
Okay, obviously you want me to get right to it, so I'll do just that. I know that time is of the essence, so I'll get right to it. By the way, when I was walking into your company here, I noticed that you have a really nice looking 2012 Ford F-150 you're driving, which is, might I add, one of the most popular vehicles, and the ratings are great according to Kelley Blue Book. So way to go, Mr. Jenkins, that's a good choice.
Well, thank you, thank you. Now, how did you know all of that?
Well, we service those type of vehicles all the time, and we've been pretty successful at it. May I ask, who does the oil changes on your Ford, Mr. Jenkins?
Well, the dealership does. But oil changes along with all preventive maintenance is free for the first year.
Okay.
I just don't like the fact that I can't physically see what they're doing when they're servicing my vehicle. It takes a while, and it makes me nervous when I can't see what they're doing.
I definitely know what you mean. I've had that same experience myself, and as far as I'm concerned, seeing is believing. It's nothing like being able to actually see what's being done to your vehicles, considering a lot of, the rumors that, I'm sure you probably heard at one time or another about dealerships.
Mhm.
I'm not, demeaning them in any way, but, I've heard some things. So, you say that this oil change that you get is, that the services that you have from buying your new vehicle at this dealership is free for the first year?
Yeah, but if you don't mind me asking, why did you ask me about where do I get my oil change?
Why'd I ask? Well, because I knew you were going to say dealership, because it's a 2012 brand new vehicle. Again, I had nothing against the dealerships, except the time when I went to service my vehicle there, and they told me I couldn't go in the back with them. Okay, for me that's a red flag. It's a new vehicle. I want to see everything that's been done.
Yeah.
And also, they didn't come to find out months later, half the stuff they said they did.
Really?
And lastly, I didn't know that it was going to take an hour at least every time I went to get my oil change. You and I know most people in this day and time are pretty busy, and we don't have an hour to spend for an oil change.
Right.
So, that's my experience. So you said that you didn't like the fact that you couldn't physically see
That's right.
what they were doing to this great-looking 2012 Ford F-150.
Right.
Mr. Jenkins, may I tell you that if you came to Jiffy Lube, you would never have that problem.
Okay.
Jiffy Lube provides very, very excellent service. As you already know, I'm the district manager, okay? And this well-oiled machine not only provides just any oil change,
Okay.
but it provides a signature service oil change.
Okay, now what is a signature oil change?
I'm glad you asked. If you would allow me, and I'm sorry, I got so excited about meeting with you today. I wanted to show you, it's right here.
Okay, great.
I wanted to show you some things about Jiffy Lube. Again, it's not just an oil change, but it's a signature service oil change.
Okay.
Which means we have a system that is set up for anyone that comes in to make them feel comfortable when they leave Jiffy Lube with their vehicle. One of the bad experiences that I've had and that I've heard about is when people go to dealerships, they're in it for the money. They're in it for the sale. So, which means they don't particularly care about, or they're not as interested in, I should say, to keep it safe, as maintaining your vehicle, okay? So this is where Jiffy Lube comes into play. Our signature service oil change means that we not only change the oil, but we allow, as you mentioned earlier, you couldn't physically see, the way it's designed, you can actually see in the waiting area everything that we're doing, okay? Our technicians, they'll change the oil with up to 5 quarts of motor oil. They'll also check and feel tire pressure, and multiple vital fluids. As you know, preventive maintenance is the most important maintenance, which is what we kind of hone in on when you come in. We want to make sure that you not only know that we did the oil change, but we also top off all fluids such as transmission fluid, differential fluid, transfer case, very important for your 2012 Ford F-150.
Right.
Once that goes down, you know, it's a lot of dollars that you have to spend. Your power steering fluid, windshield washer fluid, battery water, including sealed batteries. Also, we check your brake fluid. In addition to that, we check your serpentine belts, wiper blades, your antifreeze coolant levels, engine air filtration system, exterior lights, and your chassis, which is, you know, basically anything that needs to be lubed, anything that requires oil, we check it. Now, that's what makes us a great company. That's what makes our oil change, not just an oil change, but a signature service oil change. Because we have a system set up where the communication and everything flows to where when you leave that vehicle, or when you leave Jiffy Lube, you feel comfortable driving it. Again, these are services that are included in a $35.99 fee.
Okay.
So that's what we offer. And we also provide a database, which when we're explaining the services, when you come in, they will give you an understanding of what oil is and why you need an oil change. And it's very brief, but it helps you be more aware of what's going on. So again, it's not just an oil change, but it's a signature service oil change.
Sure.
And wouldn't you agree for $35.99 that that's a pretty good deal package?
You know what, that sounds great. That sounds great. I would agree with that. I just need some time to think about it.
Okay, I understand. I definitely understand. I have some people that have been loyal to dealerships for quite some time. I understand you need some time to make a decision. But again, what I'd like to do is, here's my card. I want to leave this with you.
Okay.
And I want you to come in, Mr. Jenkins, and just see how the operation is ran. And I guarantee you, once you physically see how it's ran, you'll be convinced. All righty?
You know what? Why don't I just come on over and take a look tomorrow?
Cool. Anytime. We're there from 8 to 5.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.